Okay, one more video. We're gonna talk. Seriously. Yep. Let's talk about so difficult. Why? It's so difficult. But let's talk about it. We're gonna talk about a love situation or lack thereof or whatever. It's like, what's happening? Somebody's connected to somebody and we're gonna tap into some information about it. So I got these cards just for this situation. Okay, so we have a situation. Of course, this is general, so this could enlighten you from a past experience where it left you confused, or you might be running right into a situation right around the corner with a new lover, and we're just gonna see what happens here. Let's get how about I'm sorry, hold on. Where is it? Okay. Let's do one of these. Oh my god. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being patient. Thank you for doing the inner work that makes life worthwhile. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we have a love situation. Sorry about the AC. Arizona. Hot. Alright, so what's the situation, if we may? Oh my babes, just trying to get a message. Trust. It's like, can we trust it? Or is this message going to insinuate there's trust here? It feels like this is a connection you can trust. Or it's on the table for debate. I don't know. That's why we have to talk about it. Alright, so let's get a couple of these for the situation. We're talking about trust here. I mean, clearly, when we're dating or with a lover, we want to trust, right? And those that aren't interested in the trust factor and they sleep around or are just in it, who knows? We don't want to tap into that energy. We want to be able to trust the situation. Ooh. Okay, Mac? This seems like it's a good thing. Colors are even kind of complementary. It says, grass is greener, possibilities. It's like, maybe you guys have been through it, and so you don't trust this person, or you don't trust that it's going to work out. It looks like the grass is greener, possibly. At least than your previous situation. If you learned the lessons, transmuted it into wisdom from the gathered knowledge. Let's get 2 more of these. So I guess we're trusting that this is a greener situation. Afraid and fears? I get it. Like, if you've been through it, betrayed, cheated on, it's hard to recover. And the fear here is real. Fear to trust. Recently, not too recent, but the last situation or two, it's like the cards didn't really help. The actions of the person, it's like, what are they doing? You don't need the cards. You don't even need your intuition or your instinct. How are they acting? And go off of that. Are they acting sketchy? Or are they open and allowing you to feel safe? So, a little contradictive energy on the table. We have trust, but then we have fear. It's like you want to trust, but then you're fearful. So, and again, it's general. So, this could be a situation where you have every right to trust. They are expressing an example of someone who's trustworthy, but you still might be fearful because of your past. So, you have to be very careful not to bring in past baggage. Clear that all the way up somehow. Let's just get one more of these ones. We have timid, secret admirer. This is cute, actually. Grass is greener possibilities. You're scared, you're timid, but there's trust. And somebody's secretly admiring you, or you secretly admire this person. I secretly admire everybody. Like, anyways, at the bottom we have ghosted and disappeared. It's hard to trust somebody if they just disappear, but like sometimes people have multiple priorities. I've mentioned this before, but there was somebody I was connected to who was going through all the things, and he didn't have the capacity for a relationship. Even if it was a perfect package, he didn't have the space for new love, and it had nothing to do with me. In fact, he probably didn't want to expose me to his chaos because it was embarrassing. But at the time, I felt like it was me. I was being rejected, and I was like, what? But like, whatever. So it gets so confusing. And I'm sure I'm not really helping here. Somebody's a little fearful, timid, secret admirer status. But there's trust here. I feel like this is a situation that you could at least trust enough to explore enough to discover there's like something to this connection that you can extract some value from. A lesson. It might just be for a season. Usually is just a season. Actually, when I say season, I mean usually it's not forever. And the ones that stay together forever, not always should stay together forever. But bless their hearts for being so loyal. Alright, so it looks like grass is greener possibilities. You can trust something about this. You can trust you're going to gain something from this situation. And I don't know if you secretly admire this connection or if they secretly admire you. Maybe they're the ones who is fearing because of their whatever. reconciliation is on the table now. Someone from your past is or will be returning to your life soon. Uh-oh. I hope this isn't going to be bad timing, because you started to connect with somebody else and then somebody from your past comes and fucking like, hold on, you had your chance. The grass is possibly greener over here, bruh, sister. Yeah. But perhaps you can at least reconcile. That would be very couth of them to give you some closure or some reconciliation and allow you to still have the right to have connected with somebody else. That would be wonderful. So you get a new connection and past reconciliation. Law of attraction. You have been manifesting this relationship. Everything you want will soon be yours. This feels pretty good. You know, I was going into the reading thinking, you know, not sure, like, what was going to be said. But nothing has gone wrong here. Very cool. I like it, you guys. Nothing's gone wrong here. Trust the process. This connection is divinely timed. So, that's great. Let's get one more of these ones. And wrap it up for this. Looks like a beautiful connection. A little bit of fear on one end of you guys or the other, which is normal. It is a voyage. Somebody wants to take you under their wing. This feels good. Trust that this is a voyage full of fear, but greener possibilities. The fear, you know, there's a real fear of success, and it's a very rare deal to have a successful love story. So, you know, perhaps you're tapping into a very rare, successful love story, and you have every right to be afraid, because it's like, it's almost like a love that's never been able to be brought into fruition, at least not through you yet, but it is, it looks like it is, it looks like there's something worthwhile here. Magnetic connection. There's a very strong pull and intensity that draws you to this person. So I think I'm gonna leave it right there. My beautiful babes. Hope that helped. I love you so much. Until next time.